How's it going, guys? Nice to have you here. Welcome back to another session of the Sause. Today we will be
2020.
The Sause 2020. Today we're going to be breaking down Jupiter, Saturn, and the most infamous Uranus. Today we're going to be breaking down these three planets: Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. We're going to talk about what the value of the placement means, and then we're going to go over kind of where our placements are. Jupiter to the right, to my right. Yeah.
I'm like.
Yeah, we all have to think about it. Yeah. Well, to you, to them it's the left. Stage right.
Oh,
should somebody pay attention?
I took drama.
I took video in college. They asked me to cry. Yeah, they think I couldn't do it.
They wanted me to be on the improv team.
Yeah. Alright, so bring us down.
So anyways, I am the Jupiter. That is actually my favorite planet. Coincidentally, it is my Sagittarius. I am ruled by Sagittarius Jupiter. How do you say that?
Your place, your Jupiter, the zodiac that your Jupiter was in when you were born was Sagittarius.
That's
so the placement there is Sagittarius. And I guess first I'm gonna break down what that placement means. Yeah. The Jupiter is in the natal chart. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry. No, then you go.
I'm like, this is my planet, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyways, so
it's your turn, Ivan.
For real, man. We talked about this. They even said.
Yeah, too much accountability. Yeah, I don't like it.
So anyways, what happened is what Jupiter is how you grow, how you expand, and kind of your luck, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky when you're growing.
True. Depends.
It's because Jupiter is lucky, because it's ruled by Sagittarius.
Yeah.
And Sagittarius is the lucky of the zodiac.
But it shows how you go about your improvements, how you go about your life, and how you want to grow.
Okay.
So my Jupiter is Sagittarius, his is Pisces, and his is Taurus. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like unprepared.
Wait, your Jupiter is
it is in Taurus.
It is in Taurus. Okay.
Capricorn.
So I know yours is in Sagittarius, right?
You did your homework.
She did do her homework.
So, like I said, mine is in Sagittarius, his is in Pisces.
No, it's in Cancer.
I mean, Cancer, his is in Taurus.
Fire, water, and earth.
Take two.
Hashtag
take 27.
Take 27. We've been here for a while, guys. We're not gonna lie to you.
True. We couldn't get our lives together.
All fucking morning, guys.
It's been rough all around. Energetically, it's been rough.
This whole week.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
Handed me my ass multiple times
Same.
on a silver platter and said, "You want to eat?" Literally.
I'm not gonna lie. It's energetic at this point because I'm never anxious, and this week I was hella anxious. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I feel like I infected you, and I'm sorry if I did, but
no, it's not, because I talked to my other couple of friends, and they're all on the kind of vibe they were on, and they were all like, oh, homie, I've been
Everybody's been on this.
anxious.
my coworkers have
It's
been
eclipse
like,
season.
yo,
It's because there's a lot of
eclipse. Yeah, you're
eclipse
right.
season.
You're right.
Full moons. I don't know.
Also,
There's just so
strawberry
much.
moons, harvest moons are out of whack right now.
The energy has been dense. A lot of these outer planets are in placements that are very truth revealing, and we are seeing in our society a lot of things come out there.
Well, the year of the vision, right?
It is 2020. Perfect vision.
What?
Yeah. Hashtag perfect vision. And it's the year of the disillusionment. It's a year number 4, and like that's 4s are ruled by structure, and our structure is a little bit faulty right now, and it's being shown. But luckily, we are gonna get through this. Stay in your ground yourself. Stay true to who you are. Don't allow fear to overcome. Always make sure to have your affirmations ready. Whether it is, hey, you know what? I know that. To me, myself, it's always like, hey, you know what? I know that I'm a creator in my life, and that I'm gonna experience the life that I want to. And anything other than that is just negative energy and I allow it to pass by but not affect me.
That's funny you say that because going back into Jupiter and the planets, me being Sagittarius Jupiter, that's actually I am very strong in my beliefs. I am very opinionated and I'm just like, this is what I believe, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how it's gonna happen.
That's that fire.
Yeah.
That's that fire.
Ghost, female ghost is Saggy.
Super saggy.
Super Sag. She's a Super Sagian.
Super Sagian.
Super Sagittarius Asian. I don't know how you would say that. Hashtag Super Sagittarius.
Oh my life. I just found this out when researching the Jupes.
The Jupes.
Hashtag Jupes.
That's a new one.
Sagittarius, it works well when it is, or Sagittarius, Jesus Christ, see guys, I am off. Jupiter.
It's the energy.
It's the energy, man.
A lot of stuff going on in the energetic world.
So with Jupiter, when it goes over in Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, all the alignments are stronger with it.
It's because fire placements on fire ruled planets are exalted.
Taurus Jupiter is attracted to good fortune, but he doesn't do it for the monies. He does it because he wants to be kind. He nice.
I think all Tauruses are like, they do like the material. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But most of us do. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't really care sometimes, but sometimes I really do. And I think it's a beautiful way to nourish someone in love.
Yeah.
And I think Tauruses do that a lot. They like, one of their ways of showing love is by gift giving.
By nourishing.
Yeah, nourishing.
I seen that the other day and I was like, it's fucking, I trying to win you over with money and then just try to nourish you, whatever.
Yeah. So,
fuck.
and that's the way you expand. Oh no! I don't know.
Who's watching?
You better not use this against me.
Being Taurus in Jupiter, oh my god, I can't, my life. He is a doer, a go-getter. He doesn't he doesn't fall for the get-rich schemes, and he actually does things, his research with things, and he's like, okay, steps, and done.
That's kind of like the Capricorn too, right?
It's because
trying to climb up, not crawling up.
It's because the Earth signs in general are, since you're ruled by the ground, you're ruled by reality. So you take action in a realistic way. I mean, I think I've expressed how grateful I am that you guys are here, because I have a lot of dreams, but I need somebody to sometimes ground me, to be like, okay, yeah, but first, you have to, Go ahead, girl.
That's me.
Yeah, it's the Sag?
Yeah.
It's because we're ready to go.
What am I doing? There's a squirrel. There's something shiny. Ah!
That is literally Sagittarius, though.
Yeah.
You just and then they're ready to go.
And then she is like, focus. Right here.
Sit.
And you train people with
that's
your clicker.
I'm becoming.
Don't clicker me, yeah. Don't clicker me. I'll find out.
I do. Oh my god.
Stop.
Maybe a clicker would be good when I'm starting to freak out.
No, because the clicker is showing you oh, you did something good. Why would I click for you being negative?
Dang. Hashtag the truth. Jesus, too much accountability here. Okay, so
him is Cancer and Jupiter.
Cancer and Jupiter, I am. Yeah. Jeez, you're having a hard time with Jupiter. You wanted Jupiter too. See, this is what you get.
I can't speak for my life right now.
Get it together, Bree.
I'm trying.
There's a lot of retrogrades too.
There is.
There's just so much happening energetically on the planets. Astrology is a form for us to understand that. But yeah, for sure, I feel you.
Anyways, he's most attracted to good fortune, and when he's very sympathetic about things, he gets more good fortune. That's just kind of how it goes, I guess.
I am pretty sympathetic.
You are.
I think the Libra placement.
Shit, so you are.
You
I love
are.
it. Thank you, because I thought you were gonna come up. Well, no, you're not.
I really was lucky.
So you know. So you know it's
Which way?
true, guys. I am sympathetic because this girl holds me accountable. She was like, no.
I was really expecting a bitch where that kind of response.
Because that's what I've been getting whooped, right? But it's no. That's the truth. She was like, no. She was like, no.
Yeah.
You spoke truthfully again.
Yeah.
You get the
Click,
click.
Click. Yes.
Treat.
You got it.
Hashtag treats. We didn't get treats today. Hashtag Greenvine. Shout out to Greenvine.
I'm a broke ass bitch, that's why I can.
Hey, don't say that. Whoa,
Right now.
change the conversation. Whoa, you never say you're broke. Hey, I'm on a tight budget.
That's why I said right now.
No, not the only moment there is the infinite now. No, you need to be abundant now. If anything, I'm on a tight budget, but I'm always abundant.
I'm on a tight budget.
I'm on a tight budget, but any slut.
Any slut.
So Cancer being a water sign and Jupiter, they tend to believe in a higher power, not necessarily religious higher power, but a higher power.
Hashtag I don't believe in religion, because some people think I'm religious. I'm not religious at all. I'm super spiritual. Anyway, keep going.
You tend to realize your goals in other water signs such as Scorpio and Pisces.
Okay.
Well, you're Pisces and...
Well, I'm Scorpio. I am Jupiter and Cancer. That's an exalted placement because the water in Cancer is expansious as well. I don't know why it's exalted, if I'm going to be completely honest. I do understand that Cancer is a giver. They're a nourisher. They are known as the mother of the zodiac or the father of the zodiac. And to have it in a placement like Jupiter, which is a planet of expansion, a planet of the way we grow throughout life. Like you said, I need that. What is it called? What did you say? The word?
What word? High power? What?
No, like I do.
Strong belief?
Jupiter
I'm like,
and
what?
Cancer is individual attracts the most good fortune.
I think I just kind of like...
Charitable.
Oh.
I'm not. I don't know if I try to be charitable. I mean, I'm not over there handing $1 million funds to people that really need them.
charitable with your time and your knowledge. I
Yeah.
feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank
There's
you.
different ways of sharing.
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
I try to be
Sharing
nice.
knowledge as
I try
well.
to.
Yeah.
I thank you. I do agree that. I try to give people at least presents. Like if I'm in front of a clerk at a store, I've been a clerk. I know how shitty it is to work those jobs sometimes. And hashtag to all the essential workers. Hashtag to all the any worker, any kind of form of work. Even cleaning up toilets is an art, dude. There's a reason you get paid to do your job. It has a science. Trust me. Even cleaning a toilet takes knowledge. You know what I mean?
Clean the bottoms of your toilets, you nasty bitches that don't hate going to people's houses and that's just dirty.
Hashtag Sagittarius
Sorry.
telling you how it is. That is Sagittarius. Woo! That was anyway. I agree, but in conclusion, I try to honor every single person I come in contact with, and maybe that's why I'm able to share what I've learned. So the next planet. Are we ready to go into the next planet? Or
Are you done with the jupes?
The
jupes?
I'm done with the
Hashtag
jupes. I can't
jupes.
speak about jupes. I can't speak about speaking.
The communicator has been
Broked.
It's okay. Next year you're gonna come so hard. I can feel it next week. You're just gonna be like, da, 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 da. Facts. And you sit down over there, Ivan.
She's gonna sit in the middle now. Huh?
She's gonna be like, get over there. Get out of here. You're way off balance. Saturn.
All right, so we're going to Saturn. So my Saturn is in Capricorn. Capricorn.
That's exalted too, right?
Yeah.
My Saturn's in Capricorn too.
Yeah, we're both.
You even like, yeah, cool. Like,
We need WD-40 for the chair.
We could be scrupulous, honest, correct, worthy, and respectable.
Yeah, for sure. Saturn. Are you gonna break down what Saturn represents, or do you want
Saturn,
me to?
yeah. So Saturn is pretty much, in astrology, is the ruling planet of Capricorn as well.
Yeah. So you're
exalted.
Yeah, so it's kind of like.
Hey, look at us with our strong placements.
You probably have high placement too. Get your natal chart. Cafe Astrology. Ooh, it's free. Google it. It's so free and cool, and then you'll know so much about yourself. Hashtag we're still cool and trendy. That was a TikTok video right there for sure.
It's exalted in Libra. And also as in the Roman mythology, Saturn is the god of agriculture. Agriculture and founder of civilization and of social order and conformity. The famous rings of the planet Saturn that enclose it and surround it reflect the idea of the human limitation. So it's kind of like what? Like,
so like, don't play with me.
Well, I've always... No, it's more like the way that it takes... They say that Saturn is the dad of the zodiac, and the dad is the actually he's known as Daddy.
Daddy.
He's known as Daddy. Saturn because he's like this force that will show you what you need to learn. It says that a lot of people believe what I know. Saturn is ruled by karma, and like your placement there is like what your karmatic lessons may be. And Saturn goes into the placement that you're in every 30 years. Our Saturn placement just happened. Yes, our Saturn placement just happened, and it's just kind of been like the last 30 years of your life have been reviewed, and it's like, what lessons do you need now? And here are the lessons that you need, and it will show you them now. So that's when a lot of people go through like a midlife crisis, is when usually when their Saturn goes into that same placement that it was the year after.
It moves or what?
It goes through like the whole zodiac in 30 years.
30 years, something like that.
So these outer planets, a lot of us, if you're within our age range, you're probably gonna have similar placements to us, because the planets on the outer rings move a lot slower. I know that last time you said Pluto was the one that takes the longest. She was absolutely right. Pluto takes like 100 years to go over all the 12 zodiacs. Yeah, it takes a while because it goes through like.
I thought are you sure it takes 100 years?
I think it takes like 113 because it's like I think it goes every 15 years because like generations are actually marked by the Plutos.
Yeah.
Like we're generation Scorpio. All of us, from 85 or 84 to like 95.
I was gonna say that's why it confused me, because I was thinking the generations as well. So I was thinking the 15 years, but then it's also I confused myself. It was just a number.
Yeah, I don't think it's 15. I think it might be. I don't know the actual number of the years that it takes, but
it's just like those little decades, like the Generation X, Generation Z, Y, all those. It's basically where Pluto is aligned.
Exactly, like we're generation Scorpio, which and then
is that considered a retrograde then? Is that what you mean?
No, retrogrades are when the planets. We're in retrogrades right now. Planets are retrogrades are when the planets in the sky look like they're going backwards.
Why is the world?
Venus is in retrograde. Capricorn. Saturn is in retrograde.
And now I'm curious.
Pluto's in retrograde too.
Oh, the dark side.
So like that, and when Pluto went retrograde, we went into quarantine. And so when Saturn did that, those literally all those things happened, and it's just like, here's Saturn, and like these placements hold a lot of value. A lot of things have happened when these planets do these things, and here we are again.
I just searched that for you guys.
My kid is calling me. Isn't that awesome? My kid calls me now.
Do not disturb.
I can't do that because I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So it takes 248 years to orbit all 12.
Who? Pluto? Holy shit. So see?
How many? What about the...
to go through all the 12 zodiacs?
Yeah. So it says it just takes 248 years to orbit the sun, and needs the same time to orbit around the 12 zodiacs.
Oh shit, wow.
So everybody, if you're not from this whole century, everybody has the same...
No, because there's like I don't know. Because it goes through the same... So you have to put 248 divided by 12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To get like what? No.
How long it takes for each month?
Yeah, for each zodiacal house.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was gonna say the divisions. Not
Dude.
Yeah. So
1 year, 248 years it takes it.
imagine living on Saturn. Time goes slow, homie.
Could you imagine a
an
day
8-hour shift.
on
Yeah.
Dang.
Fuck all that noise.
Nah. I ain't trying to go to Saturn.
So does that mean that to work at? So you should work on the moon because the moon goes through the fucking zodiac sign like in 2
Yeah,
days.
but then
You'd age hella slower, but like.
You go through.
will you age slower though?
It's because time's an illusion, dude.
Yeah.
That's just
What is
me too.
age?
There's no such thing. There's just levels to life. Hashtag the older you are, the more you know.
Alright, so the potential weakness that we would share as with our Saturn and Capricorn is very melancholy, sullenness, disappointment, and bitterness. But then I was reading this and
I mean, it's because that
it depends what were the
that's just like a because like most of those are just general.
Because I feel like with this one I felt more comfortable, not comfortable, but I was able to. What do you mean?
Same.
It's just those are just an interpretation of those placements. Your conjunctions, your variety of like, okay, yeah, I have Saturn there. That could be true, but I'm also ruled by Libra, and I'm also ruled by Leo, and Leo's not
because it says,
melancholy.
look at what it says after. If it's Saturn is in the first house, you can be self-conscious in new situations, especially when young. His manner is
But
rather.
those are getting into houses.
Yeah. So like that is because that's these placements. We all have them similar because they go a lot faster.
So the houses are what?
The houses are different. It's because that they're layers. We're gonna call them layers of abstraction. Hashtag layers of abstraction. Hashtag PBS. I'm watching this computing course on there. Yeah, that's what they said. So like that's the planets are a layer, and then the houses are another layer of who you are. Like because the planets will be in a house, and then that house will represent one thing, and the planet will represent one thing, and then the zodiac house will represent another. So that's where we get the variety.
It's like a snowflake.
Yeah, and nobody's natal chart is the same. That's why. That's just like
a fingerprint, pretty much.
It is your fingerprint. It's your soul's fingerprint. It's like you as a soul, and that's more esoteric beliefs, but that's the kind of beliefs I come from, and it's just kind of like you when you weren't just randomly born.
Oh.
Nah, you chose. Doesn't that make you more powerful? The second you say, oh no, I chose to be born, and I had a mission,
I was
and I had
on
a
time
purpose.
to the Virgo.
Right? Like, and you picked the stars the way you needed them in order for you to go about your life. Saturn, you picked it in Capricorn in order for you to be like, I'm gonna need life lessons this way. I'm gonna need this and this way. And you went about that life. Some of us got to choose because some of us are at a higher level of consciousness. And you being in this conversation, you hearing this, obviously means that you're at that state. There's people that don't choose because they go through the fucking loop of rebirth because they never get to know themselves. And they don't know the process that comes after death.
Coincidentally, my planets align really well with the zodiac that they're matched with.
Yeah, because you chose it.
Oh shit,
Because
man.
we're being organized as men.
I knew I was meant to be a Virgo.
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
the more you know, Bill Nye.
Where's your Saturn? Libra, right?
No, Pisces.
So Pisces. So your placement and Saturn.
She is she's very serious, and then she's about things like spirituality. What a coincidence. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
Imagination and living a compassionate life. You are seeking a form of mysteries. What? You are seeking a form for the mysteries you experience. This
True.
is a similar life path to Saturn in the 12th house. It's the realm of the veiled, the forsaken, and the lost.
Oh, it matches me so well.
Damn. That's deep, girl.
It is. Because I do understand. That's why, okay, so I was like thinking when we were all talking shit about myself. No, it was a joking shit that I can't speak. That's why I learned sign language, because I want to be able to communicate with people who don't. And
Oh my god, you're so ruled by Mercury. You want to just keep talking. I love it.
but yeah, that's like, it just makes sense because I'm always just like, oh, I'm very understanding. I like help all the lost souls and stuff. And just like, hey.
That's Pisces. I'm Pisces. I want to save everyone.
Yeah.
Don't call
And
me
then
Captain
my
Save a
Virgo as
Ho,
well.
but I will
Captain
save
Save
you.
a Ho can't save every hoe.
True.
You find the one hoe,
Yeah.
and you just be like. But even then, J. Cole says, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." I feel like J. Cole said that to me. And you know, once you let go, they save themselves. So don't try to save anyone. Save yourself.
True.
The best way to achieve anything in the outer world is to do
let
it
go.
within yourself.
And let go.
That goes for all the people that are demanding change.
Sorry, I was thinking what that sticker was. It interests me.
It's beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna go into the planet Uranus.
Whoa.
Pun intended. All right, so I have this placement in Capricorn, and Uranus is the awakener.
Wait, hang on,
Ooh.
did you just fingerprint that and then open
Yeah.
it? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it knows too much about me, this technology. But I figured I had already given my fingerprint to Apple since the iPhone, so I was just like, all right, whatever.
You might as well.
I was just like, whatever. You make it a little easier for me to do things. You better, whatever. It is the awakener, and since it is the aspects of that transcends, brings sudden changes and shocks. It rules Aquarius, the quirky innovator, and sometimes these upheavals are necessary, break from restrictions in favor of a more liberated path. Wow, nice. So Uranus means something so profound, and then like Aquarius is the
Something so profound, no pun.
no pun intended. It's because your anus is so your actual anus is a gateway.
All right. Stick to it.
That's for a different episode. Let's just say that the root chakra is in the anus.
I'm definitely beating my head against the wall.
What?
Because that shit was funny. I didn't want to die.
It is there. So it is the awakener. We're in the age of Aquarius, and maybe that's why the 2020 is in the age of Aquarius, because we are seeing that awakened state of humanity as we are coming into a clearer vision of our reality. And Uranus I have it in Capricorn. I don't really understand the significance of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys on these.
Still in Capricorn
Mine
as
was in
well.
Capricorn too.
Mine is in Capricorn, and I believe that it is the way I go about. Well, Capricorn is a sign that is structured, so
Same.
I'm not really gonna be shocked apparently, because well, I don't know.
What?
So we have problems accessing our inner intuition, intuitions, right?
Logic occasionally overrides your gut instinct because you're like, despite what this is telling me, I know this.
Yeah.
Because of the
So it's kinda-
Capricorn.
Yes,
Yeah.
that stubborn,
That's
bullheaded,
stubborn.
grandma's nature.
When they're telling us like, don't do it, you're like,
Your stomach's
what
like,
you
nah, ignore that, don't do that shit. But you're like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck this.
mean? Yeah. So you're fighting,
That's your cat.
More.
and it goes what?
Sagittarius always coming in with some wisdom, that expansion.
Uranus is what on? Supposedly it's your inner rebel too.
It's because Aquarius is the inner rebel.
So the inner
Aquarius
rebel,
is-
you're always fighting. You're like, oh, don't do it, and then like, I guess that's your inner rebel going against what, for whatever side you think is
But it
the
can be
wrong.
kind of undisciplined too. And that's the downfall of it.
Yeah, on discipline. Well, I guess that's your rebel. You know what I mean? Like going against even
Exactly.
against the
That's not-
rules. You know what I mean?
Even- yeah.
Going against the rules, even if you know they're right, you still like, fuck that. I want to be an outlaw or whatever. Not an outlaw, but you know, the rebel.
Oh, dang. That placement makes a little bit of sense, because sometimes I do go
Some of those,
against my logical mind can take over when my
yeah, when
emotional
your
is like,
gut's telling
So
you
your
like,
mission is also in society and
Yeah,
the world
about
can
the
mean
sage,
everything.
man.
here.
About the sage. I should have brought the sage. This is a story about yesterday. It was just.
So your mission in the world means everything to you, kind of, or to us, kind of like.
yeah, I think this generation feels that way. I think a lot
Like
of
your
us.
mission, whatever you're trying to put out to the world, is kind of actually taken in consideration. or-
Yeah, because now that a lot of our generation has grown up, we're actually trying to change things. Like, look at how much has been accomplished.
So in conclusion,
In conclusion,
We're
these-
gonna go ahead and share G's or.
no.
I think
Next episode.
I think we should go more into the cleanse. We wanted to talk
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit about energetic cleansing. energy has been dense. The planets are moving and they're showing us a lot of things in a lot of different ways. And energy can get dense. I have been feeling anxious. I know a lot of my friends have, and I want to share this little forms that you can ground yourself. One, have words of affirmation. Stay true to who you are. Don't go with the fear emotion. Do not allow fear to take over. No. Ground yourself in what you want to experience. Always ground yourself in the experience that you want to have, not what your fear may say that's coming. No. Take the moment to go, no, that's not what I want, and I take my power as co-creator.
That's a Capricorn in
I know,
your
I was
Uranus,
gonna
because it's kind of like
That's color Capricorn.
you're trying to get out of
Telling you
tradition.
with your head, man.
Yeah, it's like no, but you're trying
man.
to break tradition.
Yeah.
You're trying to make your own, not your own ways, but it's kind of like
Well, I'm just not subjected to fear.
you question many traditions, as I do. You know what I mean? Like as in religion, you said right now, I'm not a religion. I'm very spiritual.
Yeah.
And me getting closer or understanding it better, reading as you know what I mean, as what you've been teaching me, kind of. Well, not kind of. What you've been teaching me is kind of like, oh, this is why I've always questioned it growing up. Like, I've always was reluctant against religion, and I always questioned it. And now it makes sense. Like, well, I have many questions with tradition, and I'm very open to refining the meaning of, you know, what is success and changing up traditional approaches.
Yeah.
Approaches, whether it be certain things or religion. So, I feel. I've kind of seen my open my eyes a little more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree. And that was a beautiful way you put it together, because I didn't. Dang.
What in the universe?
It's cool. It's fine. Sometimes things happen. You gotta roll with the punches.
It just hit reality and then just jumped out of it, you know? Just
like, you Capricorns are too much for me right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. But as we were saying,
the conclusion.
In conclusion, stand true in your affirmations. Stand true in what it is that you want to experience in life, in order for you to not experience things you don't want. And with energy dance, it is good to have a form of grounding. Words of affirmation help. I was talking to these girls earlier about saging or bringing in some Palo Santo. I use dragon's blood to. I use sage to bring in the cleanse. I'm like I said, I'm not religious, but I pray. I pray what I want into my house to come in. I thank all the energy that's played a part in my life. I ask it that if it's already served its purpose, to leave. And if it's a lowered energy, I ask it to leave in the name of love and light. And then I welcome the energies that I do want, which is consistency, which is love, which is, so I welcome, I ask him to come in, I ask him to manifest. I'm like, hey, I want the energy of abundance to come in, I want the energy of health, I want the energy of wealth to come in. And I go out throughout my house with my sage, asking for what has served its purpose to leave, and what doesn't vibrate in love to leave, and I ask things of high vibrations to come in. And then I bring in dragon's blood to protect, and then I bring in Palo Santo to bring in that good vibration. And music really helps.
Dragon's blood. Can you clarify for me?
It's just an incense. It's just a name. I just.
I thought it was really dragon's blood. I was like,
no. It's just.
I'll just give you.
No, for sure. I wouldn't even know where to get something like that.
Dragons are real.
They probably are.
Haven't you seen that on my back?
Well, true that. The dragon.
All right. Hey, so are we raffle this week, or tune in for next week?
Let's tune in for next week. We do have a raffle. Leave us a comment in the video.
Make sure you subscribe, follow.
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Instagram.
To join the
raffle, subscribe to YouTube, and if you're watching us on YouTube, your homework is to subscribe. Give us a comment when you've done that, and you'll be entered to the raffle. For Instagram, give us a follow, give us a comment, and if you do both, you'll get put into a special raffle. But that one that won't be to the end of the month. So it is a little bracelet. It is sponsored by Moon and Sunshine Holistics. We are also sponsored by Cali Clippers. If you guys want to get your haircuts, social distancing is applicable, but you are more than welcome to get that fresh cut. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm very grateful to have you guys. I'm very grateful for all the wisdom that you guys were able to share with us. Thank you. You were so good today, like always. You too.
Always.
Thank you. In conclusion, next week we're gonna probably get up in touch with G so that we can go over her natal chart. Have a beautiful day.
I just want to throw in, we're not going to go over everybody's natal charts. We're not experts.
Yeah, we're not. No, she's a good friend of mine, and she's gonna help us break down different things, because after astrology we're going to jump into different forms of transformation. We would love to hear your guys's. We might actually go into the 5 love languages, which gives me a book to read, but yeah, so let us know whatever you guys want to hear
Comment,
about.
let us know what we're missing or what we
improve on, what we did good on, anything.
After the planets comes the houses, so there's layers in astrology, like so we'll go into the houses after
As
the
we're
planets.
learning.
We're like
I'm learning
onion
myself.
peel or onions, you just gotta peel the layers.
Gotta peel the layers.
Like
Hashtag
garlic.
Shrek. Alright guys, have a
Peace.
beautiful day. Peace!
Bye.